So, hi there. Hi, Fee. It's nice to see you. I think I'm pronouncing your name right. I have about 16 minutes now and just want to celebrate 1,200 subscribers with you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for your support. And as I mentioned in some of the community comments, I'm going to be doing a live stream, YouTube live stream workshop on deconditioning. And the dates for that, I looked at my calendar really quickly, think we can get that on the calendar maybe on Sunday, like Sunday afternoon. So let me know if you want, if Sunday works for you, or if you have other suggestions for days and times, maybe early next week, we can do it then. But it's going to be totally live streamed. I think I'm going to make it an unlisted live stream. So I have a link that I will put here for you to go ahead and sign up, and that'll also put you in the loop for like my newsletters and stuff like that. And then you will get the link for the uh, unlisted live stream. I want you guys to be able to really ask your questions and have that privacy without being out there in the world. I know I love these public live streams because I get to meet people that aren't necessarily in that I don't know about who are in my inner circle. So I'm welcoming you guys, Pamela and Fee. Walking and thinking of HD. Hey, those two things go hand in hand, especially the walking part. And with human design being such uh, a deep, um, multi-layered system, it's so great to consider that and to ponder the aspects of human design while you're walking, because walking helps you to synchronize both sides of the brain and helps you to integrate the information from into all ways that you work with information in your mental processes. Consider shaking as a way of emotional deconditioning. Well, as a way of emotional discharge. And let's talk about that for a minute here. The difference between emotional, or the difference between discharging energy and deconditioning, is maybe a little prep for our workshop. Um, Deconditioning is that 7-year process that we supposedly go through, where we do the cellular turnover, and as we're um, working with our strategy and our authority and really aligning more to who we are, our cells begin to release the vibrational frequency that they were operating at, and we become more highly attuned and reflective of our true selves. That's what kind of deconditioning is in a nutshell in terms of human design. Discharge is a whole other thing, and shaking is really good for that, actually. Discharging energy, if you're looking at it in terms of your undefined centers, where we take in the energy from others and we feel it deeply, we amplify it, we're maybe holding on to it. When we're really open, especially those of us who are really open, have a lot of those white centers. It's important for us to spend time alone, to spend time walking, as Pamela is doing, and Fee. That whole thing of shaking is especially good for the emotional discharge. And I'm so glad you brought that up, because a lot of times we experience these regularly now on the planet. We're experiencing these little micro traumas or big traumas. If you happen to be in a place that has had a natural disaster lately, or a shooting, or the violence on the planet, and you've been exposed to that in some way, or you've had an accident, you've been traumatized. Your body has been traumatized to a certain degree. And we're kind of taught to like pull ourselves up by our bootstraps and keep moving on, and keep doing what we have to do until we can get to a place of safety. What wild animals do when they've experienced a trauma, a lot of times, or when they've experienced even just some kind of a stress out in nature, is that they will shake until they release all of that neurological impact, and then their nervous systems can come back to a place of better balance. So I love that you asked that question, and I'd love to know if you've had any experience with that, Fee, about shaking and what that has done for you. And shaking can be, just like a dog does, and if you have a dog, you've probably seen a dog, you know, have some kind of a confrontation with another dog, and then they go off and they shake, and they just kind of shake it all off. And it's really, really good. So I encourage you guys to experiment with that and see how it works for you in terms of discharging energy from the day. Even if you've had a stressful work day, you can try that as well. When you get home, just shake it all out. We can shake it out here if you want, and just get rid of anything that is putting extra pressure on your nervous system. So that's really my announcement for today. And I, I've got on because actually right now, because I'm getting ready to do a presentation in my mastermind group, and I wanted to just sort of set my energy, and thought there may be some people here who would be interested, or maybe you're having um, a, a little bit of a challenge getting going on a Monday. So um, I'd love to take a few deep breaths with you at this point. And if you want to close your eyes, if you're in a place where you don't need to see to, if you're not driving or walking, and you don't need to use your eyes to stay safe, close your eyes, and let's take about 3 big inhales. And when you inhale, fill your lungs up from the bottom to the top, so that you're pushing your belly out and lifting your chest, expanding and lifting your chest. And then when you get to the top, hold it. Maybe think for a split second of an intention for your day, and then release. And then again, inhale, filling from the bottom to the top. Get to the top. Consider an intention for the day, maybe the same intention to reinforce it, and then release. And one more time, inhale from the bottom to the top. Hold, focus on your intention, and exhale and release. And in that exhale and release, allow yourself to feel as though you're opening up to receive all the support you need for your specific intention for the day and for the week. Well, thank you for doing that with me. Let's see what we have here. Fee says, undefined throat, shaking helps with being able to control your throat before speaking, and to be more mindful of what you're going to say. That is really incredible. Thank you for sharing that. From the point of view of stress, defined root with lots of gates, it didn't make much of a difference. Okay. Yeah. Well, the difference would probably come in, like, if you have an undefined emotional solar plexus, or an undefined root, even an undefined spleen, picking up other people's stress, other people's survival stress. Yeah, but I love that shaking before speaking. I may have to try that. I've never tried that before. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah. So let's see. Let's see how much time I have. 6 minutes. So let's talk for a second. Uh, I want to let you guys know, in addition to the live stream, I will be sure to put that link where you can sign up to get the link for the live stream on on this particular live stream that we're doing. Yes, Qigong makes a big difference with stress. I was actually thinking about that this morning that I was certified in Qigong years ago, and I probably could really benefit from a refresher on that. Um, yeah, so I will put a link for our deconditioning 1200 celebration YouTube uh, YouTube get together, YouTube workshop, uh, with this at the bottom of this in the comments and or in the description. And also, I want to let you guys know that I do have a summer special going on for readings, where you can. I'm playing around, and I think I'm going to keep this for my entry level readings. Um, I'm playing around with putting together a handwritten report and a 30-minute pre-recorded reading. The price will go up in September. It's now $77. So if you want that, I will make sure that I put a link for the reading so that you can get that before the end of the month. It takes me a little while to get it out to you, at least a few days. So be patient with that. Yeah, so thank you guys for coming on. Thank you for all of your wise and wonderful tips. Just wondering if you two are projectors, because you have such wise and wonderful tips on what to do for stress management and the shaking thing, and walking and thinking about human design. That is just so powerful. I'm so glad you hopped on here with me. And yes, great. Well, welcome projectors, yeah. And other energy types are welcome as well. Yeah, 3-5 projectors, yay! Discovering what does work through discovering what doesn't work and then sharing it. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. All right, so I think that's it for me today, and thank you so much for hopping on, and hopefully, hi Judy, so glad you made it. I'm actually just wrapping up. But you can go back and watch the replay. And I will probably get another video out to you that's more structured with human design content sometime in the week. I know I owe you guys one to keep up the momentum. And then I'll definitely set that date toward Sunday afternoon, or maybe early in the week for our YouTube workshop. So that's it for now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'll see you again soon. Have a wonderful day and a wonderful week.